What's up, good people? This is writer and novelist Edward Anthony, and for today's video, I'm going to do something that I call Thoughtful Tuesday, which is where I'm going to provide my thoughts of the day. And what I want to talk about, well, before I get started on the thought of the day, I'm also going to, or after I finish the thought of the day, I'm also going to throw in a few plugs for anyone who want to check out my blogs. Really, I have probably about a gazillion blogs, but I want to name four in this video, and I might mention the other ones in another video. But anyway, let's get started. My thought for today is simply to everyone out there, particularly those who aspire to achieve something big, is just to simply stay focused. There's going to be distractions, there's going to be detractors and whatnot, but you have to remain focused. And I thought about it the other night, how it's amazing how we as people are so quick to think and veer off into the negative, quick to think the worst of each other, think the worst of situations and whatnot. And I likened it to having a vehicle or driving a vehicle down the road. And anyone who drives knows, or at least should remember, that one of the things they teach you is while you're driving that you have to keep the car steered in the middle of the road. Don't veer off into the divided lines, and definitely don't veer over to the other side of traffic. And for me, I like in keeping that vehicle, in this case the brain, steered to the middle or in the middle of the road, which would be, well, I would say positivity too, but I prefer the term production or productive or productivity over positivity. But a lot of times we tend to kind of veer off over into the divided lines, or even worse, veer off over into negativity, which is other people's junk or things that we keep ruminating on, etc. So it's important for us to keep that vehicle, so to speak, again, which is the brain, in the middle of the road. And despite everything, whether it's bad weather, slippery roads, road rage drivers, bad drivers, we have to stay focused. We have to keep our vehicle in the middle of the road and stay focused on our destination. And with that, I'm going to talk a little bit about the blogs that I mentioned earlier. My first blog is called the Literature Lounge, which I sometimes use Literary Lounge interchangeably with that, but I'm thinking about sticking officially with Literary Lounge. And it's basically, well, initially when I launched this blog, it was going to be pretty much what I'm doing now on YouTube, on this particular YouTube channel. And that's just talking about my books, giving updates and announcements on any written works that I have coming up, or even discounts and giveaways, along with along with me providing different helpful hints or some motivational speaking. But it went from that to me interviewing nearly 100 authors. So so that's where the blog pretty much is has pretty much gone from there. And the link to that blog page is edwardarthur.blogspot.com. And also, even if there's any authors out there who's listening to this that might be interested in an interview, which right now I'm still doing it, the interviews via or via, however you want to say it, email. But I do intend to do more. I want to start doing interviews via Skype, or even on my Anchor podcast, which is called Live Writer. But again, any authors out there that's listening that that might be interested in an interview, once again, that link, the link to that page is edwardarthur.blogspot.com. The second one is my social commentary page that I call Speaking My Mind. And pretty much that's me giving my thoughts, my views, and my opinions on different social events that's going on in the world around us. And of course, any and everyone is welcome and free to read it, but I will say in advance that it's very candid and I don't mince words. And The link to that one would be E as in Edward, Anthony Social.blogspot.com. Again, that's E Anthony Social.blogspot.com. And the third one, which I need to update now that I'm thinking about it, is for those who are Pacers fans, such as myself, or just simply basketball fans. And that one is called, or the link for that one is PacersFever.blogspot.com. The title of that blog is Forever 31, obviously a nod to Reggie Miller. But again, the link to that blog is PacersFever.blogspot.com. And last but not least, for those who are Jets fans, such as myself, yes, I'm still a Jets fan. Or just for football fans in general. Now, the title of that blog is 747, and the link to that one is gangrenelantern.blogspot.com. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to drop the links that I just mentioned in the description box and maybe in the comment section as well. So with that, this is writer and novelist Edward Anthony signing out.